Hello everyone and welcome to Day Job. I am your host Code Marvelous, and today we are going to be doing some Gagarin Deep Space. So without further ado, let us find ourselves a game. So this is the updated version of my Gagarin deck. That includes Urban Renewal, though I think I'm going to mix around some ice. The Tithoniums are pretty expensive, so I think I'm actually going to... put in some probably spider webs. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Yeah, we're playing some of that sweet murder. But yeah, everybody's testing corpse this morning. Nobody's on runner. I always love when I just got a notification of a copyright claim on one of my videos from like 2 years ago. Come on, big money. Somebody join. There's literally on Gentrification right now, there's 4 people playing Corp waiting for people to play. I picked the wrong side for today, apparently. There we go. Ooh, Max. Yeah, I'll keep this. All we do all day, every day is install assets. No, I forgot to res the other turtlebacks. Whoops. Man, I need to slow down when I'm playing on here. I'm always worried about trying to get enough games in for everybody watching. You gotta just slow down. You'd probably all rather watch good games. Ooh, Tappy. Alright, well, before I forget. Well, let's draw once. And then let's ice HQ. And let's ice R&D. Till we get some sort of recursion, we can't really... I'm actually going to get the cleaners on the table because it's actually safer there than in our hand, since James doesn't seem to want to check servers. Interesting. Immediately canceling out that bad publicity. Sure, you can have that. You earned it. But you're damn sure not getting that bad pub. Bald or chill. Ah, I guess I should have... Alright, I gotta start paying attention. I should have hard-hitting news there. Okay. I really wish the door to the room where my computer room was had a lock on it or a door on it, because I love Balder, but all he does is just like claw my legs the entire time I'm streaming because he wants into my lap and he wants to climb all over my keyboard. Okay. Oh, that's game. Good game. Alright, let's see if we can find ourselves another opponent. Yeah, it's alright. I made a critical mistake. I cut off hard-hitting news to you before you put down the liberated, and I didn't because I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Hmm. So, since they were kind enough to go down to 1 credit, we will hard-hitting news them. Better clear some tags, or you're gonna die. This is where the Anarchs make the critical decision point whether or not they're gonna go tag me or not. So here's what we're gonna do. We got our free turn from that. We're gonna put the illegal arms factory behind that hive. We're gonna put a spider web on R&D and probably just get a buck. All right, they changed Mr. Phones to, I guess we'll call it Miss Cigarette. All right, so we're sticking to the plan because the plan is good. We're going to put that in server 1. We're going to put that on R&D, and then we're going to gain a buck. While they're still dealing with tags, we're going to continue advancing our board state. We don't want to overdraw because we wouldn't be able to play a consulting visit or a boom anyway. So in that context, then if we draw it, if Kim runs HQ, they have a chance of trashing it. So it's better to just continue advancing our board state and do things a little bit more naturally, if that makes sense. Clippy. All right. My condolences. So we're gonna do new remote, HQ, trash Oracle May. I feel like one of these being rezzed is the right number unless you have a commanding asset like lead where you have Wampoas to get rid of the extra agendas that you're drawing. Also, a lot of times if you're Wampoing a lot of agendas as this deck, you don't want to be using Museum because you want the agendas to be left at the bottom of the deck. We're gonna put it down, but we're not gonna res the second one because it doesn't have that text anyway. Though we do have that commanding board lead, so we could. You can come up here, but you gotta chill. You can't go climbing all over my keyboard. No, not interested? Alright. Well, I'll just pet you then. I need to put, like lotion on you guys. You guys are so dry. Alright, also, like, you gotta stop doing the thing where you go around the backside of my computer and rub hair all over the intake of my computer. I'm sorry, buddy. I mean, you can't trash it, so you can go ahead and come on in. Why would I res ice to keep you out of not being able to trash something? This person must be new. Now we're talking. Boom. Boom. We could hard hitting here, but we don't have any follow-up. So I'm going to wait on it. And I'm going to put this in a new remote. I should probably pick up some rev cores. How many do you need for full play sets of things? This picture is very unrealistic. If you were getting chased by the cops, you would not have your hands up with the gun still in your hand. They would be like, oh, well, we shoot you now. So what we're looking for now is we're looking for, ideally, either the card Sandberg itself or a executive boot camp, so we can get a Sandberg and put it behind this tour guide to kind of lock our opponent out and build towards the combo. Okay, I guess. Balder, stop getting your shitty cat hair all over my very expensive computer. Go. Alright, so that works too. So what we'll do is we're going to put Urban Renewal behind the ice. And now we will hard hitting news. Or it's in the bin, isn't it? Yeah. Paywall implementation. And then we will ditch this agenda. Does anybody know how many copies of cards are in the Rev Core? Okay, so we've got some stuff we need to do. So, first things first. Let's get Wampoa down. Which, the executive boot camp into another asset gives us money off of turtlebacks. And then we'll do that again with another one. We don't need any more money cards. We'll pull the other one out. Alright. So we're going to res the executive boot camp to res a card for one less. We're going to res this tour guide so that they can't get to urban renewal. And then we'll go like this. We'll go like this. And we'll gain a ton of money. So now they can't use that DDoS. Space jail. Talking about space jail. Ooh, Salset Slums. Nice. What a cool little card. That if you don't install now, you will probably lose next turn. It's also a location. Oh, this should be interesting. Where are we going? So one of the kind of tough things about playing this game in a tournament, or testing this deck for a tournament, is that you have this problem where people, if you're strongly in command of the game, people rarely let you, play the game out, so you don't ever really get to practice, like, the end game, which is kind of not great. So, like, the only games on JNet that I usually get to play out are games where I'm able to kill my opponent pretty quickly after tagging them, or games where they're winning. Rarely do I get to play through the games where, you know, I'm either where I've got a strong board state, even if it's turns before the combo. So a lot of times, what you're going to need to practice a deck like this is like a friend who's willing to play it with you. And no good game. So, it's a very hard deck to practice. Alright, let's take a look. I like this hand. Oh my god, this hand. I've been waiting all my life for a hand like this. Woo. Hopefully they won't just pull 3 agendas off the top. That happened to me yesterday. I hit somebody with 4 tags, had the full combo on the table. The guy was like, well, I am screwed. And he maker side and saw 2 5-3s and an Oaktown, and I'm like, that'll do ya. Like, alright. Oh yeah, install some cards. Yeah. Spend that money. Alright. Now, losing that 5-3 is not great, but it's recoverable. The addition of turtlebacks to this deck really helps because it means even my non-money assets are money. Interesting. Alright, so what we're looking for now is, I was going to say, Zealous Judge. Alright, let's see if we can get an ice. Alright, so we got the ice. And we're going to put the Zealous Judge behind it. And then that way, Beth, we can put MCA Informant on it and res the Judge. Coming on into HQ? Come on in. See these yellow cards. I want you to know that they're here. Really, I do. I want you to see how badly I'm going to screw you up. So, notably, on the lamb says prevents tags. So once we flip the Judge and start going to town, our opponent will only have the ability to stop one tag. Out you go. Boy. Oh, and they got a successful run. So we can actually C-source this. Yeah, we can res everything. We got money. Things are going to get spicy. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to play C-source. And we're going to see if they prevent the tag. So now, things are going to get interesting. Because now what we're going to do, is we're going to gain a buck. And we're just going to hit hard-hitting news instead. And we're going to ditch that agenda out of our hand. Some turtle time. I'd love to draw Mr. Stone. Probably not gonna. Probably not gonna need the MCA informant now. We can always recycle it if we need to. Yeah, I guess we could have just gained the credit. That's true. That's a good play. Yeah, remember you actually need money to access cards in this game. So this is what I like to call like casual jail, right? Now we're just waiting. I love this strategy of not clearing tags. All right, moving right along. Urban renewal time. No shuffle. Okay. So now here's where things are gonna get interesting. Because what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put this in a new remote. Nope, that's not what I meant to hit. We're gonna go get Mr. Stone. We're gonna res Mr. Stone. And then we're gonna start doing some damage. Just to slow him down a little bit, you know? Shape some hand size off for that urban renewal, you know, like you do when you're a terrible monster. Now while all this is going on, I think next turn I'm gonna res the other illegal arms to get us to our kill cards faster, since we're not close to a full hand. Mr. Stone is a great combo while you're waiting for Boom to show up, because they have to deal with it. Like, you just being able to remove 3 cards from their hand every turn is nightmarish. They have to go get that card. But yeah, like, this person's a run-based deck, so we've, like, put them into the dungeon, because since they have low credits, anytime they use a run event, they're going to be opening themselves up for new tag cards. People like Ken and Gabe really suffer against this type of deck. So does Smoke to a degree if you don't have any kind of asset punishment, because everything you're doing is based on, like, you know, running a piece of ice and bouncing off to get net Mercura, then you're putting yourself into hard-hitting use range. Alright, so let's res the other illegal arms so that we can get more cards. We're trying. We're trying real hard not to stall this game. Keeping the hand clear, not shuffling with Museum, means that we're making it more or less impossible for our opponent to get agendas through random picks off of R&D. Plus this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 subroutines, so they're not breaking that. And they're going to get hit with Urban Renewal this turn. Our deck just does not want to give us murder cards, huh? I think literally all of our agendas now are on the bottom of the deck. Oh, we can take the shuffle because they can't contest this tour guide. Yeah, I need to get the Rev Core to get some of these arts. Showing off would require them being able to get in. Alright, so here, let's get... There we go. Good game. I love this deck so much. So what, we went 2-1? Man, Urban Renewal's a really good card for Wayland. Alright, so just as a reminder, coming up in March, the link is in the show notes. On the 17th of March, we have the ANRPC, the ANR Player Circuit Charity Event 2. It's going to be at Red Cap's Corner in Philadelphia. Sanjay and I are working on some great prizes and some raffle items from a lot of different creators. It's going to be $15. All benefits are going to go to Child's Play, which donates toys to children who live full-time in the hospital. Please check it out and consider coming if you can. And even if you can't, take a look at the Child's Play charity website and consider donating to a good cause. From my own bit, I'd like to thank everybody who supports the channel with one-time donations in the past or with monthly patronage. Take a look at the links in the show notes below if you want to help the channel keep expanding. And until I see all of you fine people again, always be running.